I love this mug. It's big enough. It keeps everything warm longer while I get all distracted. And I have been distracted. I don't know what I did. Sorry. I remember sitting in the car while Ryan was unboxing and talking about the Duck Duck dishcloth for the week. And I remember chatting it up. I don't see that I hit record. Really? I sat there for an hour yapping about a dishcloth and I didn't hit record? All right, friends. It's official. I'm losing it. The ducks have taken over my brain. Well, here is my Duck Duck dishcloth project bag. I keep all my supplies in here. I think I've shown it before. It reminds me of Missi. Missi's Yarniverse. It's got those bright, vibrant colors, so much yarn, so little time. It's nice, it's light. I can take this with me and leave it in the car, and even when I've got yarn and stuff in it, the bag isn't stiff, so I can roll it up. I can tie the handles in a knot so my stuff doesn't fall out. This little canvas tote has served me well. Don't know where it came from. I think I got it at the Lambtown Yarn Festival. There's a lady with a booth and she does all kinds of yarn themed printed totes. All right, Missy, what have the ducks been up to? We're working out a little encyclopedia of dishcloths. Missy over at Missy's Yarniverse is our hostess with the mostest, and she is randomly pulling people's names and guesses for how many ducks she pulls out of her duck pond, and then that corresponds to which dishcloth we're working on. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. There aren't very many dishcloths left to pick from, and the year is still going on. So the ducks have been procrastinating on pulling that last one. Last week, there was a challenge to, oh, dang it. There goes my mind again. There was a quacking last week, and then we had a quacking this week. And this week's quacking, oh, the last one was a rewind. And this quacking was Ducks in the Wild. Oh. Well, okay, that's why I can't remember. It was Ducks in the Wild. So it was Ducks Gone Wild. It was free form, whatever you want it to be. So, okay. There's my mind. This is all just backwards. So I'm prepared to show you this dishcloth that I made. That was from Rewind. That's where you go back and you make one that you made before, but you want to make it again. All right. I still have quite a few of these left. I need to be rewinding a little bit more. No wonder. So what are we doing this week? Oh, Ducks in the Wild. So there were a lot of options. You could make a duck and take it somewhere and take pictures of it in the wild. You could take a rubber ducky out in the wild. You could go find a duck in the wild, but I didn't have to go too far. Now I remember. I didn't have to go too far. Ryan goes to boxing, and one of the coaches is an animal lover and a bit spontaneous. He was at Tractor Supply buying dog food, and Tractor Supply is it's a big box chain store where they sell animal supplies, livestock supplies. And occasionally during the summer, they'll get these great big tubs and they'll fill it full of wood chips, shavings, and they'll get chickens, varieties of chickens, and ducks and geese. And so, crazy enough, about last week, at the end of, beginning of last week, Ryan came out to the car all sweaty and drenched. He's, Mom, Coach has got a duck. I was like, what in the world? And I'm thinking, oh no. You know, people go to the park and they're not familiar with ducks and how they teach their young and this and that, and they'll leave them for a little while and then they'll come back and get them and that sort of thing. And I'm thinking, oh man, some kid has kidnapped a duck from the park or something crazy. My imagination's running wild with all these different duck scenarios. And he's like, no, come talk to Coach about the duck. Coach has questions on how to take care of ducks. I don't know ducks. I'm a chicken chick. Like, I could take care of chickens. I got like little tips and tricks on how to make them comfortable and living a nice life and laying plenty of eggs. I know nothing about ducks. They like water. I was like, what? Does he need like a dishcloth for his duck? I gotcha. So I said, no, Ryan, it's too hot. Leave me alone. If he's got a duck and you bought a duck, you'll probably Google how to take care of a duck, right? The next day we're at the gym and Ryan comes rushing out to the car and he gives me the duck. And he says, Mom, look at the duck. Here's Mom and the duck. Oh my gosh, I love the duck. This is when he first put the duck into my hand, and the duck just kind of like cozied in. Oh, the duck cozied in. So I guess the duck has been hanging out with the coach all day. If he's at home, he's at home. If he's at work, he's a site supervisor during the day or something similar where it's not really hands-on. It is safe for the duck to be with him. And so the duck is with him, and his name is Howard the duck. Talk about a famous duck. If you're not going to be a Donald, you better be a Howard. So duck is absolutely adorable. So there is my duck in the wild. I did promptly go inside to see the duck set up. Awesome little duck. Happy little duck. I guess Tractor Supply has a minimum that you could purchase of quantity of these livestocks. I also saw that a couple counties up from me, their Tractor Supply has piglets. I think my hands are full with the chickens, but oh my gosh, I've been watching Mad Mimi and her farm. Her farm is growing. She has pigs on a different property and the goats, and I think she has other livestock on other property, and she just hatched out these ducks. Oh, it's all a sign from the universe. I need to go crazy and adopt 1 million more animals. I'll ask Sadie how she feels about that. I think she likes being the only love of my life, my fur baby. The chickens are feather babies. They're different. All right, friends. I've gossiped on long enough, but that is my ducks in the wild. I didn't crochet anything for it, which works out well for me because it's Shark Week and I'm hyper focused on all these amazing little shark things going on and going out and having fun. Let's see, today's Thursday, and then I'll see you tomorrow is Friday, and then Saturday, let's visit again on Saturday and I'll wind up all the Shark Week projects that I've been working on. All right, friends, have fun, take care, and I hope you see a duck today, somewhere here or there or in between. I hope a duck comes into your life and gets you to smile. Take care, friends. Bye.